Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Alexis. Welcome to Life with Lexi. I'm glad that you clicked on my video. I'm glad that you made it to my video. So welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. Please do not leave before subscribing. Thank you. And if you're an OG returner, thank you for coming back to watch this video and this review on this battle of two eyeshadow palettes that honestly, I want you guys to guess right now, literally right now, what side do you think is my $10 side and what side is my Subculture side? Now mind you, it's a $10 palette versus a $42 palette. Can you tell? Can you tell? Well, you have to keep watching because there are some slight giveaways that will tell you which side is which. Now, without spilling too many beans before you watch this whole video, I'm just gonna say I was surprised. I think you're gonna be surprised too, and I hope that you find this actually really useful, and I hope this actually makes you go on to shophush.com and to see what they actually have. They have so many dupes for palettes. They actually just came out with a dupe for the Anastasia Prism palette, but I actually enjoy the Prism palette. But with my actual feeling on this dupe, I will say if you don't want to spend the $40-something on a real Anastasia Beverly Hills palette because you want the colors but you just want to save money, I hope Anastasia doesn't kill me. But I will say that buying their dupes you might end up with some goodies for sure. So without me rambling on too much, don't forget to subscribe if you're new. If you are an OG returner, like, comment, let me know what you think. Let me know if you actually has shopped from this shophush.com, and if you've gotten anything, if you like it, let me know so we can work with each other here. I'm all about saving money. So let's get started in this tutorial and see which eye is $10 and which eye is $42. So just to save time, I have done my base brows. I've also primed my eyes too with some concealer. So if you guys don't know, this lovely palette has been quite some, rave right now, or has been, still probably is to be honest. And it is the Anastasia Subculture palette. As you can see inside, I mean, I love the colors. I really, really love the colors. And it's honestly like a shame because they just don't blend well. And I'm just like, But if you don't want to spend $42 on this one, it's called shophush.com. I'll link it below. I found a dupe for this palette. It is called the Retro Love palette. As you can see, packaging is kind of similar, but come on now. Now the colors in the Retro Love palette, which is $10, they are arranged a little bit differently than the original Subculture palette, but I mean, look at the colors. Look at the colors. They're the same colors. So just for y'all, I wanted to actually try these out. I haven't, as you see, I have not touched this palette at all. Literally have not touched this one. The Anastasia Subculture one I've dabbled in a little bit here and there, and it is extremely hard to blend. So what I'm going to do is literally do one eye, the $10 dupe, and then the other eye, the actual Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. So I just kind of keep things like even here so I can have like my mirror. I think I'm going to keep this side the $10 palette and then this side the Subculture, just to keep things a little bit simpler here. And I do have like a towel here, so I will wipe off my brushes and all that after each use. So like I normally do with every makeup look, I look for a shade inside the palettes to kind of set my eyes and kind of have it like one tone. So for the Retro Love side, which is this one, I'm gonna go in with this shade here, which is called Peace. Now, if you are a makeup junkie, that you know the Subculture is highly, highly dusty. So here we go. I mean, there's a little fallout. I don't know if you guys can see that, but like, I actually had to dig. I was like purposely doing that hard. So let's see. Now I know this shade did not cause me many issues in the actual Subculture palette. But this is just like a nice skin toned shade. So for the Subculture side, I'm going to go in with the very exact similar shade, but this one is called Dawn. It's actually right here. Let's see if you guys can like actually see here. This one wasn't as bad. I mean, there's still a lot of fallout to be honest, but now mind you, the fallout is one thing in a palette. Like, if there's a lot of fallout, it is what it is, but like if it doesn't blend to me, like then the fallout is like worse. I feel like I'm gonna like really be critical with the fallout because it's like, well, you have all this fallout but you don't blend. I'm just like, okay. Just basic blending brush in my dupe side. I'm going to go in with this nice peachy shade here, which is called Flower Power. Oh, that's cute. And I'm just going to buff that into the crease with just my normal blending or crease brush. Let's see if no, the fallout is not that bad. It's just like your typical, like, just light amount, nothing severe. And then let's see if it's pigmented. Ooh. Okay. Alright, pigment, I see you. So I'm not mad at this pigment at all. Very, very, very pretty. Now in the Subculture side, I'm going to be using the very exact dupe, and that is going to be Roxy, which honestly is one of my favorite colors in this palette. So just to show you, let me see if this is not so bad. I did wipe off this brush, by the way. And we're just going to... So pigmentation is definitely even, I would say, on both sides. Yeah. Now mind you, when you lay just one shade down, especially with Roxy and Fudge were kind of okay for me in the Subculture palette. But when we got to these nice vibrant colors like All Star and Rowdy and Untamed and all that, things got really muddy really fast. So just my first application of, we have, so Roxy on this side, so this is the Subculture side, and then this is the Retro Love side. This one is just a little bit more pigmented, which, I mean, it's not so bad because I can just always go back into the palette here and, I mean, just kind of intensify it just a bit. But so far, there we go. So far, as in terms of like actual shade, they're the exact same shade. So nice, clean, fluffy brush. I'm gonna do some dark colors here again. You know, I'm gonna try to use as many of the colors that gave me an issue in the Subculture palette in this one. So I'm actually gonna go in with the color Rock and Roll in the Retro Love palette, which is like this purpley, like mauve-y kind of shade. I mean, not that much. This to me is like a normal amount of like kickback. Just light dust. You know, there's the pigment. Just kind of deepen up this crease. I might do like a halo eye. I might do a halo eye today. Now with this Retro Love palette from Shop Hush, or Hush, I think it's Hush. You do have to dip in a little bit more times, but I can tell like the blending of them isn't bad at all. Like, there's no patchiness. Like, yeah, no, there's like absolutely no patchiness compared to the Subculture. So just like looking really close at this blending, it's not patchy. Like, it's not. Like, it's a nice like gradient into the two colors. So just for sakes of this tutorial, I'm going to take another blending brush, which is actually a nice clean one, and the dupe for that color is going to be, in the Subculture palette, it's going to be the color Rockstar. Sorry, All Star. Clean brush. I mean, there's, yeah. Okay? So, that annoys me off the bat because, like, that's like, it's just hard to control at this point. So, have not dipped any more in to the Subculture palette. Taking this onto my Subculture eye and going to just blend it like I did on the other eye. Now mind you, the pigment is stronger initially with this one, and I'm just gonna blend just like I normally do. So I'm just gonna go in with another just tiny dip and just boop. Now mind you, I'm not doing anything special. I'm not using a special technique. I'm literally using the same technique I would on any other day. Any other day of the week, I'm gonna use the same technique. So as you can see, I'm blending, but as you can see, it kind of got a little bit dark. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not bad, but it's not the best. So what I'm gonna do here is with the Retro Love brush, I'm gonna go back into the color, which is Rock and Roll. I'm just gonna add a little bit more, and then I'm gonna show you guys. See how I can just blend this, and it just works. There's no like harsh line, nothing. And as you see, it didn't get any like, it's not like a blackness going on here. It's like a nice purple into the Flower Power that I used before. It's like, you know, a nice gradient. And this one got kind of black, if you guys can see. Like, I don't know if you guys can really tell, but it's just like this really dark indication just right in here. It doesn't want to blend, and this one blended a lot better. I really want to use this bluish color. You know what, we're gonna try it. This might not be a look I'd wear out per se, but for the sake of testing this palette, I'm going to do this. So in the Retro Love palette, because I already know these two colors are an issue in Subculture, I'm going to go in, I'm gonna go in with Free Love here, which is the darker, very dark teal. I'm just going to kind of start doing like a nice like smoky eye over here. Now let's see this color, because I know in the Subculture it was like horrendous. Not too bad. And then we're just gonna kind of pack it on the outside here and then kind of smoke it out. And I'm using the same brush that I've used for the kind of purpley shade. It's actually really freaking pretty. Ooh. I'm trying to experiment, guys, with color. If you haven't noticed, I'm trying my best with color, because I feel like sometimes I get in like a little rut sometimes. So as you see, I'm still blending. So I actually want to get a good blend, but the color has retained itself. It's still that tealy kind of dark blue color. It hasn't changed into a black gray situation here. And I mean, blending is, it's not too bad, to be honest. And I mean, it got a little bit dark, of course, where the purple was laid, because the two colors are mixing, but here itself did not really budge. So now in the Subculture palette, that exact dupe color is going to be Axis. Now I can tell you right now, this is the color that's kind of been all on my face, on my clothes, on my desk. So I'm hoping this doesn't fall everywhere. Okay, we're just going to, as I'm gonna show you guys, boop, right here, and then like it immediately just like puffs up out of the pan. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but right at the edge part, it's like kind of built up. I'm going to do the same method, so I'm just gonna pack it kind of here. And see how it's already like gray, like black? Like, give it a shot, Alexis, give it a chance. So I'm gonna blend it up into the crease as best as I can. See, like, now, do you see how it's already lost that blue color? This, you could still see it. This one, it gets gray. It gets almost like a gray black color so quickly. And in this little part of my eye, there was no eyeshadow there. There's no purple for it to mix. So I'm just like kind of annoyed. Now I'm like trying to change up my technique here, because I'm just like, it's not blending. All right, so from far away, it's not that bad, I guess. So as you see the Subculture side, it didn't blend like I wanted it to. And it, see how it got like gray, like a black on me, like. So I mean, I'm really, as you can see, this side I actually blended more of the Free Love onto the side, because I really wanted to see if it would blend up into here. I mean, as you can see, the blend is nice. Okay, this side it will not go past. Like, it won't. And honestly, it looks too gray. Like this still has the teal blue look to it. And this side just said, yeah, I'm done. I'm just done working. So I'm taking the $10 palette. As of just right now, I'm taking the $10 palette. Now I was really interested in the actual shimmers here. Now, as you can see in the Retro Love palette, 1, 2, 3 shimmers, just like in the regular Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. We've got Revolution, Icon, and Psychedelic. So for this particular look, I really want to go in with Icon. Now, when I tried to use Icon on the Subculture palette, I literally could not scrape. Like, there was just no pigment coming off. And I was just so annoyed. And I'm like, why are you not coming off? So I'm really hoping and crossing my fingers that this green is gonna do what I want it to do. I'm just praying. As far as the shimmers, Anastasia, they didn't like crumble on me. I just couldn't get any of this green out. So I'm gonna see. And I'm gonna spray it because that's what I do with all my shimmers. Little Fix Plus. I got my whole desk wet. Yes. I'm going to apply this onto the eye. So right where the dark part is, I'm just gonna kind of put this on the crease. Ooh, okay. Why did I spend $42 on this palette? Why? All right, okay, green, I see you. There's a little tiny bit of fallout here, nothing crazy on my face. But again, that's why I knew I was going in with some crazy colors, so that's why I didn't lay any concealer down. I'm just getting bangers lately on eyeshadows that are so much cheaper than... I'm done. My coins are about to be saved very well, because I could not get this green on the actual Subculture. Like, I could not get it to come off. In the Subculture, we're going to take that color, which is Electric. Now it's much creamier. Like, it's not, there's like not much, it's like I have to really like I need to show you guys like how I'm really digging right now. Like, like that, is that all I'm getting? Like, that's all I'm getting right at this point. I'm gonna spray it. Like, it's there, but it's like not at the same time. Like, you know how much I had to dig for this color? Like, I had to dig a lot. As you see, I'm gonna have to dip it in again. It's like, it's the same color, give or take. I'll give them that. It's the same color. But this was just one application. Like, I'm gonna have to go back in again and add more. Like, dip it again to get the intensity. And I'm trying to see if I can fix this little area here, since that didn't look too good. If you guys are just basing this off, like, are they the exact colors? Yeah, these palettes are like absolute dupes. Like, as far as colors and stuff, like, dupes. I'm telling you, this eye, like, it bothers me because I couldn't blend this eye. You know, when like literally every shot I've been doing, I've been trying to blend this and it's not blending, and it just looks like shit. So I'm gonna quickly put on some false lashes. Won't put on liner because I don't want it to actually like hide the blending and stuff, and then going to conceal and just finish with my face, and then I will be right back with my final thoughts on these two palettes. Alright, so this is my finished face here. I have to say, this is a lot of color. This is very different for me because I don't normally wear teal and greens and stuff like that. But just for a recap, this side of my eyeshadow is all used by the $10 dupe for the Subculture, which is the Retro Love palette, which is on shophush.com. And then this side is going to be the actual Subculture side, which from far it looks good. But when we get like up in here though, it did not want to blend past this point. It doesn't even look like it's teal anymore. It looks like it's just blah. Yeah, it's just, I mean, the first two colors were going good, but it just has such a harsh blend. Like, it's just, and mind you, like, I was blending for a minute. And I mean, this side, you can just see it's just like a nice blend. I mean, even the lower lash line, it's a nice blend. So I am kind of upset that I paid $42. Sorry, is it 42 or is it 45? I think it's $45, whatever. 40 something dollars for this. When I personally like this one way better. So if my reaction doesn't tell you which one is actually worth your money, then you obviously weren't paying attention. To cap this all into one story, I'm going to say, do please save your coins and do not buy the actual Subculture palette, honestly, for blending purposes, and just, you can get the same exact thing for $10. I think with shipping, maybe $13. And if you spend, I think, over $50 or something, or whatever at that site, you get free shipping. So I'm gonna say go with this one. And like always, I hope you guys really did enjoy this review battle, eyeshadow palette battle. I hope this helps you save some coins, because it's definitely gonna help me save some coins. That's for sure. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.